What's up, family? It is Caden with Urban Finance, and today I'm going to be analyzing the two top Blessing Loom claims that are out there. And these are two claims that I really wanted to know about. So I'm interested to see what the results would be of the mathematics of this. And if these claims pan out to be true, I will give an apology to everyone that I have called a scammer for doing the Blessing Loom. I would apologize at the end of the video only if it pans out to be true. And so let's jump into this. If you ever wonder why I make these types of video, like probably most YouTubers, I get a lot of questions from people in my comment section below and on Instagram. Feel free to check out my Instagram page. And a lot of the questions in regards to the Blessing Loom have to do with various claims that people have made. So obviously this is commentary answering two claims that someone recently asked me about. And so I will be going over his exact comment. I'll show you his comment, but I won't say his last name because I don't want people hunting him down for messing up their money. I'm always someone that said get money by any means possible that is legal. And that's always my classification. I'm down for all forms of legal money, and I know some people take a problem to that as well. But let's jump into this. I always try to analyze things like this with an open mind, so I don't like to jump to conclusion and automatically assume that it's a pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme or some type of scheme, or that the people that are doing it are scammers. I take each assertion that they make and really look at it and see if it pans out, because if it does, it can make a difference on how I feel about it. If you're new to the channel, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so they'll share this with others. Subscribe to the page, hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. All right, let's jump in. So this question comes from Kadesh. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. And I block his last name because, like I said, I don't want anyone trying to hunt him down because he's messing up their money. Joking, not joking. All right. He said, good afternoon. I saw your two videos regarding the Blessing Loom, and I am really grateful for them, as many scammers, he said, people, probably because they were friends and family members. So I'm just putting words in his mouth. Okay, I won't do that anymore. Maybe. Have been approaching me to join. Usually when I reply and reference your video, I would not get a rebuttal. That's right, people. Just send them my videos anytime someone asks you to do the Blessing Looms. I'll probably link a few of the videos up top and after this. However, I received one not too long ago where the person said that they have a 120 member cap. Is it possible that you can address this? 120 is completely divisible by 8, which is 15. I didn't get that point, but I'm not 100% sure what he was trying to say there, but I understand his question. Can the Blessing Loom continue forever with a certain number of people, say 120? So that is the claim that some people are making now, that the Blessing Loom can continue without adding new people. And so that is the first claim that we're going to be analyzing in this video. He also said, I like how you visually demonstrated the exponential nature of the Blessing Loom. Dr. Boyce Watkins even said it was a great analysis. Kadesh didn't say that, but Dr. Watkins did. If you know who he is, you know. Can you illustrate it? Taking into consideration this new feature so that I can show that even with a cap, it's still illegal. And actually, I responded, cap or not, it's still illegal. But I will still do a demonstration to analyze if it can actually continue forever without a cap. What we're looking at here is how we're going to analyze the claim. Can it continue forever without new people come in? And so we have to make two assumptions. The first assumption that we're making is the really one that we have to make, is that everyone is going to rejoin. Now we know in reality we can't ensure that everyone is going to rejoin, but let's make that assumption because it certainly wouldn't work unless we make the assumption that everyone is going to rejoin the Blessing Loom. And the second assumption that we'll make is that the original 7 didn't just not pay anything at all to come in, but that they actually did the right thing and created a pool of $3,500. That's the $500 times the 7 of them. Because we know in some looms, the first 7 don't pay anything. And some looms, people make the claim that they have a pool, but never actually prove that they have a pool. But whatever, that's not what we're analyzing here. We're analyzing if it can continue for forever. So we see In the first loom, A gets his payouts. And when A gets his payout, the loom has to split. And it splits into a place where B and C that were next in line will now be in the center of their own looms. And if A rejoins the loom, we will still need 7 new people to join the top loom. In the bottom loom, we will still need 8 new people to join the bottom loom. Even if A decides to join both looms, we will still need at least 14 new people. But let's go off of the assumption that A is only joining one loom at a time. So that will be 50 new people that is needed to push it forward. And let's look at the second round of this. So if B rejoins and C rejoins, we now know that we will need at least 50 new people minimally to rejoin. In our other analysis, when we didn't make the assumption that everyone was rejoining, we needed 60 new people. But now making the assumption that everyone is going to rejoin the loom, we will see that on the top, we still need 50 new people if B was to join the top loom with A. And because we will need 7 on the top loom that split and 8 on the bottom loom, and the loom that broke off for C, we will still need 7 on the top there and 15 on the bottom. So in total, in this round, we will need a total of 30 new people. And I don't need to go further into the equation to show you that we already have a trend for the loom. So every time the loom splits, we will absolutely need at least 15 new people using this equation. The last assumption that we made is that everyone is getting the same amount. And that assumption is the one that totally blows this thing out of the water, that it's even possible to end the loom at 120 at some number. The loom can only continue if the numbers exponentially increase. And so on the first level, we needed 50 new people in this analysis. On the second level, we need 30 new people. And on the next stage, we will need at least 60 new people. And the number will continue to multiply using that same equation. And so there is no chance of the loom continuing forever, even with 120 people. I would love to see someone give an actual equation or even do a video or even write out an analysis in the comment section how it would be possible for this loom to continue forever without adding new people. I would love to see it. And I'll make an apology video again if someone is able to do that. The second claim that I'm going to analyze is the gifting aspect of the Blessing Loom. So the second claim that people tend to make is that the tax law allows you to continue the Blessing Loom. So you're able to gift $1,500 a year, or you're able to gift $11,500 a year, depending on when they're quoting the gifting law for. And this makes absolutely no sense if the Blessing Loom is an illegal activity, because the gifting law wouldn't shield you from doing something that's illegal. Don't take my word for it. Let's look what Josh, the Attorney General, I believe, of North Carolina says. So gifting clubs are illegal pyramid schemes where new club members typically give cash to the highest ranking member. If you get more people to join, they promise you will rise to the highest level and receive a gift much larger than your original investments, but only a few profit from the scheme and most people lose their investment. So I'm not going to cover all of this because I have other videos covering this. I really want to focus on the tax law aspect of it. But there are some important claims here that I am going to read. And so it says, watch out for claims like these. The program is legal. Gifting clubs are criminal enterprise. Organizers are guilty of felony and participants are guilty of misdemeanors. All right. This is the claim that we're really looking at here. According to the IRS, this is legitimate because the law allows you to give someone up to $13,000 each year without a tax consequences. Gifting clubs are not approved by the IRS, so they are not protected under this gifting requirements. The money paid to join is a gift. A legitimate gift has no strings attached and is not an investment. Signing a statement that you expect nothing in return does not change the situation, and neither does calling the entry fee a loan. That's another claim that people make. This has been endorsed by the Attorney General. The Attorney General does not endorse any business or investment plan. Much of the money is donated to charity. I'm not even going to cover that because most of you don't care about that one. Prominent people are participating. The people named are probably not participating, but I don't care about that one. The program isn't a pyramid scheme. It's a circle with money flowing between members. Gifting clubs all meet the definition of an illegal pyramid scheme, despite the jargon that may be used to disguise the true nature of the program. And so anytime you're multiplying the money, it becomes a pyramid scheme, because that's the only way you can multiply the money is through a pyramid scheme. No law are broken if your gift is cash and not sent through U.S. mail service. Organizers prefers receiving cash because it's difficult to trace, not because it makes their scheme legal. All right, family. So there you have it. The two main claims that people are making. One, that it's somehow sheltered under the IRS tax code, which it is absolutely not. And the second one, that you can have a Blessing Loom where you don't require new people to join in. That is absolutely not true if you're going to continue to give everyone the same amount of money. All right, family, this is Caden with Urban Finance. If you haven't already, please smash the like button, subscribe to the page, and hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. And if you haven't already seen any of my other videos on the Blessing Loom, check this one out right here. It's my most popular video right now. Has about 150,000 views, and you will find it really informative if you need more information. All right, but like I said, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the page, hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. And like I always say, even in the midst of these crazy times, won't he do it? Make sure you live your best life.